All right, let's get to the main event. It's title versus title. Kind of.
So for a limited amount of time.
For the first 20 minutes, Okada is putting up his Continental Classic Championship, which we've talked about almost to death. That doesn't make sense because there's going to be a tournament. It should just be a tournament winner like King of the Ring, but I digress. For 20 minutes, it's his title, but also Bryan Danielson's title. But then after 20 minutes stops, then it's just Bryan Danielson's title.
And shouldn't that be the other way around? Shouldn't the higher grade title, the harder thing to aspire to, only be available for a limited window of time?
So here's my thought on that is, to the best of my abilities, knowing my dumb brain, I believe that Continental Classic matches have a 20-minute time limit. That is making something up that I may be fucking stupid on. I do like the idea of this motherfucker is going to stall, but I can still kick his ass and actually beat him. You know what I mean? Because Okada does that. Towards the 20 minutes, he's rolling out of the ring. He's doing all the stuff.
Save the title.
Yeah. But then now, Danielson
wasn't there for that title. He can give a shit about that title. He might have waited past 20 minutes just so he could beat you and not have to fucking defend that stupid title.
Yeah. I mean, that could be because, again.
You know what I was hoping for, Tom?
What's that?
And I forgot that we had a tournament around that title. I was hoping we were consolidating another title. I thought he was going to beat him, take the title, and be like, samesies. But I forgot we have the tournament for this one. So
it doesn't need to be a championship. You just need to award the winner
trophy,
a title shot. No, a title shot of whatever they want.
Well, but I mean, they can be the fucking, do
the Owen Hart, title belt thing.
Shit.
Yeah. You wear the Owen Hart title like Willow did and Adam Cole and Britt Baker.
Everybody talks about it all year long, how great you are. Then you got to defend it next year.
No. But, hey, I get a title shot. Who do you want to face? TNT, WWE, AEW, or if you want to do a tag.
But what I mean is I would still, you're automatically, you don't have to qualify. You're automatically in next year's if you're healthy. So, now you get to defend it,
of course. Yeah. Of course, I like that idea, but I think they should still get something in the.
Oh yeah, you get something
immediate.
Also, yeah. Because you're the Continental Classic winner, you also get title of your choice, right? Whatever it is,
right?
Whichever one you want. You want to be FTW? Fuck Taz. Go beat him up in a parking lot and take it.
No, that title's gone. That title is gone,
or
Tim.
Is it? Or is it?
It is.
Or is it?
Towards the end of this match, we see Claudio and Pac just hanging out. And what ends up happening is they distract Okada. What'd you think of that?
Yeah, interesting, right? They're the Shaggy and Scooby of the group, right? They're always off by themselves while Moxley and Mira are off somewhere else. Or Mina, right? Mina, what is it? Mina? No,
Marina.
Marina. Yeah, Marina. Mm-hmm. But interesting that are they going to start the Elite butting heads with?
My theory on this is, so after Okada loses to Danielson, he essentially flips both of them off and then beats up Danielson and then runs off with this title, right? My theory on this is that Pac and Claudio were like, hey, we want to make sure that we're beating up Danielson at Wrestle Dream. So we're not going to let Okada win this fucking match. So let's do some shenanigans to make sure that we're beating up Danielson at Wrestle Dream. So, as mentioned, Bryan Danielson beats Okada. Okada then gives him a ripcord, whatever that clothesline, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And then Claudio and Pac are like, hey, brother, we'll help you up. And Danielson kind of just in a daze is like, thank you guys. What the fuck is this? And now he's stuck. And Moxley comes out. And here, I'm going to read from AEW. I have this pulled up here. This is what Moxley said. He says, quote, "You think this is about me? Is that what you said? Let's get something through your minded brain. None of this is about me. I'm planning for something much bigger than myself. If any of this was me, I would have put you out of your misery years ago. Excalibur then says, who is forcing Jon Moxley's hand in all of this? What the fuck is going on, Tim?
Yeah, because that was the thing is like Moxie's like, he keeps kind of alluding to this idea of like, this is out of my control, right? Like I have to do this, but he's also not apologetic about that. I want to point that out, right? He's not being like, I'm sorry. I wish I could tell you. I don't want to do this. This hurts me. This really sucks, but I have to cut your ball sack off, right? This is, you don't get it. I don't got time and you have to die. And like, that sucks and all, but like, I mean, nobody really likes you anyway, right? Like so it's weird, right? It's a weird thing because it feels that way. Like you're saying, like, I don't have a choice, but he also kind of likes that this is the non-choice that he has to deal with.
And it also feels like there's a deadline, right? There's an urgency behind all of his words, all of his actions.
Does he need to be the champion before something happens?
That's what I'm getting at is there doesn't feel
before
this
Shane
like, you know,
McMahon shows up.
Well, hopefully not. But there doesn't feel to be from his character this idea of like, well, if this doesn't work at Wrestle Dream, we're gonna still be here.
No, this
we're
is
still
like
gonna kick
I
your
have to
ass
ruin every relationship I have
by December 31st.
Yeah, if you're not on board, fuck you, Yuta. You will die.
I'm glad you brought up Yuta.
Mm-hmm.
So we're about to kill Bryan Danielson here. Yuta runs out and he punches them all, right? Yeah, he's punching them all. Want to point out, Claudio and Pac don't actually hit Yuta. They just kind of take some punches, push him away, cower out of the ring.
Yeah.
So Moxley is, Yuta, Danielson. Danielson gets on the microphone. It's like, Title Tuesday. It's me and Yuta versus Claudio and Pac. And I wrote, and let me see what you think about this. This is where Yuta turns on Danielson. That feels like it's going to happen.
It does. Now, I'll say this. If the sub storyline of Yuta being the way we stalled how we get from one idea to the match in 4 weeks, I guess good, right? But otherwise, like, why wouldn't he just involve from the beginning, right? But like, if we had no other storyline, then good. Let's just make one of the members on the fence, right? And this is a good way to do it, right? And hopefully he could then help us reveal some of the motive behind this, right? Moxley finally explained to me, right? Or he finally introduced me to, not Shane McMahon or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I think is that Yuta, because one other key point in this is he did come out for their trios championship match, did absolutely nothing, did not necessarily like the actions of Claudio or Pac, but then when pushed to the limit by his opponent, snaps, damn near kills the gentleman. Claudio and Pac are like, that's fucking cool, right? Yuta says, hey, I ain't giving you the thumbs up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fucking out of here. And he runs off. So are these little moments like that, you know what? Fuck Danielson. This shit is actually way cooler if I just snap and kill people. Mm-hmm. And that's when it's like, Danielson, you were wrong. Yeah. I shouldn't have believed you. You're out of here.
And this is just putting you on the spot, what is the bigger motive, right? When the Dark Order revealed the Exalted One, what is this? What are we doing here? What's your thoughts so far?
I hope to God, and I'm being dead serious, completely transparent. I hope it's not Shane McMahon. I hope that there is never
chosen one.
A McMahon. I hope there's never a McMahon involved in AEW for the entire existence of the promotion.
Yeah, or
that is legitimate poison into your business. With that being said, there is going to be someone directing necessarily Moxley and company. Now, I just saw the comment that we have in the chat of AEW Underground.
Yes.
No. I don't know yet who this is. A thought that's been sticking to the back of my brain, and I don't know why it's been there, but my thought keeps coming back to, what if it's Tony Khan? Because we have the Elite over here yucking and jiving and, you know, snapping their fingers and kind of making people's lives hell. They did the fucking TK driver to Tony Khan. What would be his revenge? Let's get the meanest motherfuckers that exist on this roster to take everyone out.
What if they use Shane McMahon only in the concept that Moxley got wind that Tony Khan was about to sell the company to Shane McMahon? And Moxley was like, absolutely the fuck not. No, we cannot. And the Elite are complicit in it. They're ready to sell. They're going to go to Netflix.
Ugh.
Ugh. Ugh. No, I think you don't do that because then you'd be drawing attention to the competition and the sex fucking problems with them.
Don't do that. And that's what I'm saying. Get the McMahons out the fucking door. I don't even like that the Young Bucks took a picture with Shane McMahon. Yeah. Fuck out of here.
Or is Mox going against MVP? Is this just a MVP's crew against?
No, I think MVP is building. He doesn't feel the same urgency that Moxley does. That's a good example. Is MVP feels like I've got a couple times here.
Yeah, we got time. Man.
Moxley feels like I'm looking at a watch every single second and got to make sure this happens before X date.
Parker
right?
meter's running here.